There are lots of things we can do.
Lots of good things. Fun things, like skateboarding.
Or eating ice cream.
Or Nerf gun fights. Pew, pew, pew.
And we could talk about all of that, but instead, today what we're really talking about is nobody.
Nobody? Really?
Let's say this is you, Carlton.
Okay, that's me. I'm tracking.
Now, you're a pretty swell guy.
Thanks. That's nice of you to say.
You're good at lots of things. You're funny, you play sports. I've seen you help people now and then.
Hey, you're right. I am a pretty swell guy.
And with all of this going for you, you know who you're better than?
Tell me.
Ooh, nobody.
What exactly are you trying to say?
Hold on, let me finish. There are a whole lot of people in this world. Some of them are really good at things too. Some might be funnier or more athletic or have more stuff or help more people or do nicer things than you. And with all the people in the whole world, guess who is better than you?
I'm sure you'll be glad to tell me. Who's better than me, Evan?
Nobody.
Is this some kind of trick?
No, it's just that sometimes it's easy to think we're better than others because we live in the right house, or we have the right stuff, or we do the right things, but that's not true. All of that put together makes us better than, well, nobody.
Ah, this is starting to make sense. Nobody's better than us.
Exactly. And we're not better than anybody else either.
After all, God made us equal, and we all matter to Him a lot.
A whole lot, no matter what we have, say, or do. So when it all comes down to it,
I am better than nobody.
And nobody's better than me. And that's a really good thing.
Better than beating you in a Nerf gun war?
Like that could ever happen. But yeah, it's way better. Because knowing that helps us do the two most important things God asks of us. 1, love God.
And 2, love others. That's it.
This is his 66 picks mixed up into one. The book's about God, who He is and what He's done. It's the Holy Bible, y'all, with God's truth packed tight inside. It's alive, a prize to hide in your heart and in your mind. Old Testament's a setup for the big event when Jesus crashed the scene with a new arrangement. It's history, His story, whose story, God's story. Oh, the story of how much He loves me. Let it blow up all the pages, let this show go live. Let His word explode from this video into your life.
Searching database. Mephibosheth. Mephibosheth was the son of Jonathan, David's best friend, and the grandson of King Saul, David's enemy. When Mephibosheth was 5 years old, his father Jonathan and his grandfather King Saul were killed in battle. The woman who took care of Mephibosheth accidentally dropped him as she was leaving the palace. From that point on, Mephibosheth couldn't walk. Even though Mephibosheth was the grandson of David's enemy, King Saul, David brought him into the palace and took care of him when he became king, because Mephibosheth's father was Jonathan, David's best friend. Mephibosheth relied on King David's strength to support him. Mephibosheth would return the favor years later when King David's kingdom was being threatened by people in his own family. Mephibosheth was asked if he would join them against King David, but he refused and stayed loyal to King David.